The best thing you can never do with your life, my friend, is to honor God with it. That's the best thing you can do with this life. When we read the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 12, it tells us about the vanity of life and how this life does not guarantee any gain. This life itself is empty, vain, and useless. The only thing you can do with your life is to honor God with it. This life is so unpredictable. So unpredictable. You don't know what's going to happen next. This may not go down with many Christians, but it's the sad reality we all have to live with. The life is so unpredictable that you don't know what will happen next. You don't know what will happen in the next few minutes. You don't know what will happen even after you listen to this message. You don't know. We are not aware. Our future is in the hands of God. Our lives and death are in the hands of God. All the money in the world is not going to give you real fulfillment. And like the Ecclesiastes says, all of these things is just vain. Studying hard, all the knowledge, acquiring all the knowledge, all the wealth, and everything in the world is not going to benefit you in life. I'm not for poverty, no. You should acquire wealth. Wealth is a tool, not something to live for. You don't live for money. You use money as a tool to live for God. Get my point? But the best thing you can ever do in life is to honor God with it, because there's really nothing worthwhile in this life if you do not glorify God with it and bless humanity around you. This is the only thing you can do with your life. You see, this life is so finite. You don't know what to do with it. No matter how long you live, you don't even know how long you live. You don't know where you will die, when you will die, or how. Those things are only left for God. You're not even aware of the circumstances that will lead to your death. You don't know. You cannot predict. You cannot tell. So the only thing you can do with this life, as long as you're still breathing, is to honor God with it. Is to honor God with it. Cherish the little moments that you have in this life, because one day will be your last. I hate to be a bearer of bad news, but that is the truth. It's just the truth. A very sad truth. You cannot really live life if you don't understand this thing. Life is so empty, so vain, so unpredictable that you don't know what's going to happen next. And so for all the days that God grants you to live your life, live a life. Stop wasting your time no more. Stop wasting your life no more. This is not time to sit around the fence hoping that something will just emerge from somewhere or from nowhere to better you. This is a time to make an impact. This is a time to leave a legacy. I want you to understand that very soon you will be history. You hearing me will soon be history. One day, I'm not a bearer of bad news, but that's the truth. One day you would be gone. One day you will close your eyes and you will never open it again. You'll be translated into eternity. And whatever you did with this life is going to determine how your eternity will look like. Whatever you did with this life will speak for you when you cross over to eternity. The best thing you can do with your life is to honor God with it. That's the only thing you can do. That's the only advice I can give you. To leave a legacy. You see, the only two things that will speak for you in this life, after this life, the only two things that will speak for you after you leave this life is what you did to honor God and what you did to bless humanity. That's the only two things that will speak for you on earth and in eternity. These are the only two witnesses that will speak for you. What you did to honor God with your life and what you did to bless humanity with your life. So if you are not glorifying God with your life, you are not blessing the humans around you with your life, then you are not living life. You are wasting your life. You are wasting your life. Many of us, we pursue money, we pursue fame, we pursue power, we pursue influence, and all these things are not worth living for. They are not worth living for. What we should live for is Christ. Money, fame, influence, people, popularity, sex, or whatever, all these are tools. They are resources that God gives to us to live this life for Him. The truth is, that body you treasure so much will end up in the dust. That house that you value so much will be inherited by someone else. That money you have hidden from anybody, you are so stingy, you don't want to help anybody around you because of just few cash you have on hand or money in the bank. Someone else will inherit them. And when that person inherits them, you'll be lost. I tell you, when you die, and which everybody eventually would, if the rapture does not meet us in this time, everybody will surely go down to the grave. And I tell you the truth, when you breathe your last and when your body becomes lifeless, your personality ends. Yes, your family will mourn you, they will carry you, they will put your lifeless body beneath the earth, 6 feet below, you will be gone. And they will mourn you, they will cry on your head, and after a few months or a few years, everybody will continue their lives as if you never existed. And not everything will not end because you died. Life will continue. The work of God will progress. People will move on. Your wife will move on and marry another husband. Your children will move on and go on with their life. People will continue being alive. Everybody will not die because you died. Everybody will live their lives. They will go on as if you didn't exist. They will continue living. They will move on. They will move on. And the truth of the matter now is, what if all your life you wasted it? You are the only one that will take that step to eternity. You will take that step to eternity alone without friends, alone without family, alone without the church. I don't care whether you're a pastor. You are going to take that step to eternity alone without people. And the most fearful thing is if you take that step of eternity alone without God. That's the most fearful thing, the most dangerous thing, the most wicked thing any man can do to himself or herself is to live this life and die without Christ. You're not going to like eternity. One thing about eternity is that once you go there, you can't return. Once you go to hell or once you go to heaven, you can't come back. Once you're there, you're there forever. So take this life serious. Live this life while you still have it. You're not going to have this life forever. Take care of yourself. Stop staying around people that kill you. Everybody will die one day, but do not die early. Resist anything that is a threat to your life. Run away from people that are killing you slowly. Run away from activities that will endanger your life. You don't have two lives. You have one. On earth, you only have one life. You only have one body. So take care of your body. Take care of yourself. Take care of your health. Take care of yourselves. Stop sacrificing your health to get wealth. No amount of money is worth losing your health for. No amount of money is worth losing your life for. No amount of money is worth losing your faith for. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your wife. Enjoy your children. Value the people around you because they are the only ones that you will have when you're old. Stop disapproving. Stop neglecting your family because of your career. Because you want to focus on your work. You abandon your family. This is the mistake many young people are making, and they're going to seriously regret it. They're going to seriously regret it. They have left their ministries, forgotten about family, forgotten about a husband. They have neglected their wives. Many of you don't want to marry because you want to be focused in your work. I tell you, when you get old, when you start growing old, your boss is not the first, is not the person that's going to be with you when you get old. Treasure your family. Value people where you still have them. Value people where you still have them, because people are not going to be there forever. People will surely go away. Do not value people when they are dead. Value them when you still have them around you. Value people when they are still alive. Respect people, love people, take care of people, help people. Honor God, fear God, love God, respect God, live your life for God. Glorify God with your life, with your actions, with your words. Because these are the only two things that are going to speak for you in eternity, on earth and in eternity. The only two things that will speak for you is what you did to honor God, what you did to glorify the name of the Lord, and what you did to bless humanity. So if you did not honor God with your life, and you did not bless humanity with what you think you have, that's the most disgraceful, the most wicked thing you can ever do to yourself. The most evil thing you can do to yourself is to live for yourself. Help people around you. Glorify God with your life. Because when you leave this earth, what we only remain as people is the memory you leave. The only thing that will be remembered are the memories people had with you. What kind of memories should people have about you? Think about this. What kind of memory do you want them to have about you? That's the only thing people will get. When they lower you in the grave and they cover the sand, as they are moving to their homes, what will be ringing in their minds is the memories they had with you when you were still alive. What kind of memories do you want them to have? As for me, I'd rather let people that have good memories about me. Especially you, the young. Value your parents when you've got them. Because nobody lasts forever. Life is so unpredictable. You don't know when someone will be gone. I have chatted with people, and just few minutes after they left my presence, they were died. They dead. They died. They died. And I cannot chat with them anymore. So that means if I had wrong memories with these people, what kind of memory do you want to create? Because you will soon be history. You will soon be a record that you once existed. That's how you will be in the minds of people when you go. So what memory do you want people to have about you? Do you want people to see you as he was a killer, he was a destructive person, he was a thief, he was such a useless man when he was alive? What kind of memory do you want to create? On earth, how do you honor God with your life? You must learn to honor and respect God. Because when you cross this earth, you will stand before God. You're going to give account of all you've done on earth. What will you say to God about your life? What will you say to God about it? It's not just about having money. Money is useless in the face of God. What will speak for you is how you use what God gave you to honor Him. So money, fame, influence, clothing, shelter, sex, anything God gives to you is a tool. It's not worth living for. It's not worth living for. Stop living your life to get money. Stop living your life to get fame. Stop living your life to get influence. Stop living your life to enjoy sex from multiple women and men. Stop it. If your life is not glorifying God and blessing the people around you, you are wasting it. And the most wicked thing you can do is to waste your life. I tell you, you're not going to like eternity if you waste your life. You get what I'm saying? This is God's message to you. This is the best thing you can ever do with your life. To fear the Lord, to honor Him, to respect Him, and to bless the people around you. Take care of your family. Love and value people. Because it is these little things you neglect that you will need, that will speak for you. Ponder on these words. God bless you. I will see you next time. Shalom.